Hey, this is Meridith Elliott Powell, and how much is no costing you in your business? How much is it costing you for existing business, and how much is it costing you for future business? This week, I had a friend call to let us know that his wife had been hospitalized. Now, I don't know what you all do in your area of the country when somebody is hospitalized, but I live here in the South. And when somebody goes into the hospital, we take them food. So I immediately started calling around to a couple of places to find a dinner that I could take the very next day. And I started with one of those restaurants that just does meal prep. You know, you get that email or that text every other day that says, these are the specials for the week. Just place your order and come and pick it up. So I placed an order for 10 people for the very next day. I wanted to do 10 because I knew their kids would be coming home. They'd probably have a couple of her sisters over, and I wanted to make sure, again, I'm Southern, I was going over with a big load of food. So the very next morning I get up, I'm preparing to go pick up the dinner, when they call me and they say, we couldn't possibly do it. I didn't know. We only do orders of 12 or more for to go. And I said, but I only need 10. And she said, well, I couldn't possibly do that. I can only do orders of 12 or more. Now, I'm a business growth strategist, and nothing makes me crazier than to think you haven't even opened your doors yet and you're turning down business. I mean, I know the margins on food, it's not even that strong, so you need to sell a lot. But listen, these people weren't paying me to give them strategy, so I wasn't going to give them advice. So now I'm in a panic. I'm within a couple of hours that I've got to deliver this food. And I've got a full day of work in front of me. So I call one of those places, those healthy grocery stores where you go in and they always have food prepared in the counter. And I walk in and I call them and I said, could I possibly get some food to go? Could you do 10 meals in to-go dishes? I just want some salmon or some chicken, a couple of vegetables. And they said, no, we couldn't possibly do that. You have to call 24 hours ahead of time. Well, now I can't take it. Really, you need me to call 24 hours ahead of time to go in the back, get a couple of to-go dishes, and take the food that's already in the display case and put it in a box? I can't even fathom that. So now I'm really in a panic. So I call this restaurant that my husband and I go to on occasion. I don't even know if they do to-go orders of that size. And not only do they say, absolutely, come in a few hours, we'll have everything prepared. I show up in a couple of hours and they not only have dinner prepared, but every employee in the place has signed a get well card for my friend. They've wrapped our lunch in this beautiful basket with a bow on top of it and said, we're happy to help anytime. Let us know how your friend is doing. Now, I told you how much I was pressed for time, but let me tell you, I tweeted and I Facebooked all day about the fact that these people couldn't help me. And then I tweeted and I Facebooked all day about this restaurant that could. You need to ask yourself in your business, how much is no costing you? Because the one thing I do know is if I had talked to the owner of any single one of those restaurants, that owner would have worked to accommodate me because they understand what it takes to make money in a business. And you need to share that message with all of your employees. The answer needs to be yes, and your employees need to figure out a way. Because the no to those other two business cost them referrals, cost them the immediate sale, and it certainly cost them future business. Because I can tell you now, anytime I have a sick friend, I'm going to be going back to that restaurant that said yes. So that's just another tip and another strategy. Think how much no is costing you and use yes if you want to turn all of this uncertainty into your competitive advantage.